We did not come to fear the future. We came here to shape it. Barack Obama. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. If the people cannot trust their government to do the job for which it exists to protect them and to promote their common welfare, all else is lost. If you are walking down the right path and you are willing to keep walking, eventually you will make progress. We are assumed this is an inevitable part of American life, instead of the outrage that it is. Barack Obama. Life doesn't count for much unless you're willing to do your small part to leave our children, all of our children, a better world, even if it's difficult, even if the work seems great, even if we don't get very far in our lifetime. A nation that can't control its energy sources can't control its future. Barack Obama. I'm asking you to believe, not just in my ability to bring about real change in Washington. I am asking you to believe in yours. Money is not the only answer, but it makes a difference. Hope is the basis of our nation. The belief that destiny is written by us. We still believe that this should be a place where you can make it if you try. We may come from different places and have different stories, but we share common hopes and one very American dream. We don't turn back. We leave no one behind. We pull each other up. You can put lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. We are the change we have been waiting for. If you work hard and meet your responsibilities, you can get ahead. No matter where you come from, what you like, or who you love. Just because we have the best hammer does not mean that every problem is a nail. I think when you spread the wealth around, it's good for everybody. If you run, you stand a chance of losing, but if you don't run, you've already lost. Change is never easy, but always possible. My identity might begin with the fact my race, but it couldn't end there. At least that's what I would choose to believe. Take off your bedroom slippers, put on your marching shoes, he said, his voice rising as applause and cheers mounted. Shake it off. Stop complaining. Stop grumbling. Stop crying. We are going to press on. We have work to do. When times get tough, we don't give up. We get up. We may not be able to stop evil in the world, but how we treat one another is entirely up to us. In a world of complex traits, our security and leadership depends on all elements of power, including strong and principled diplomacy. Today, we are engaged in a deadly global struggle for those who would intimidate, torture, and murder for exercising the most basic freedoms. If we are to win this struggle and spread those freedoms, we must keep our own moral compass pointed in a true direction. When we don't pay attention to the decisions made by our leaders, when we fail to educate ourselves about the major issues of the day, when we choose not to make our voices and opinions heard, that's when democracy breaks down. If the people cannot trust their government to do the job for which it exists, to protect them and to promote their common welfare, all else is lost. You can't let your failures define you. You have to let them teach you. You have to let them show you what to do differently next time. It's important to realize I was actually black before the election. The future rewards those who press on. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I don't have time to complain. I'm going to press on. If you're walking down the right path, and you're willing to keep on walking, eventually, you'll make progress. Every woman should be able to go about her day, to walk the streets or ride the bus, and be safe, and be treated with respect and dignity. She deserves that.